How you doing? It's Ravie Davie here, the Fresh Prince of the Boyne Square, and I am joined with my partner,
Georgia.
And this is the 10 Years In podcast. And I mixed it around the day because we're joined by an even extra special guest today, and Georgia's going to tell you who.
Yes, this is episode 47.
I forgot that, my bad.
If you're watching on YouTube, you will see me and David are next to each other on the couches, and normally this means there's a special guest, and we're joined tonight by the lovely Kaza, who I have known for years. We go back all the way to the Yahoo Messenger days, so if you are younger than the year 2000, you won't actually remember this. But Kaza joins us all the way from Dubai. She is a DJ up and coming, and she's back in Glasgow just for a week, and she's messaged us to say she would love to come on. So welcome.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Is
this the way this is going to go?
I may as well fuck it, I've done it already. I just got to say, we never actually mentioned she was from Glasgow. People would have thought you'd have met her on, like, she's from Dubai and you met on Yahoo and you're all
pen pals.
Yeah, you're a wee Yahoo pals. Just came out to visit.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What are you doing, my bad?
No, honestly, thanks so much for having me. I'm pure excited.
Good, I'm delighted that you're here. Sorry, David will talk over the top of you all the time. Everybody in my work that listens to this podcast says, why do you go on that with him? Because he just talks over the top of you. So what I actually meant to say was that Kaza is originally from Moss Park. She's moved to Dubai, and then out there she's then taking on this profession as a DJ. So tell us a bit about it, about your journey and stuff. I'm really excited to hear it.
So I've been in Dubai for just over 4 years now.
Okay.
So I actually went out as a teacher,
right,
with the job to become a manager, which I did do. Then after a while I realised it's actually quite boring, I'm quite energetic, what else could I do? What is my passion? And my passion is music. So I started looking into getting DJ lessons, started that, and then started my music production lessons.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What was it you were teaching?
Nursery Waynes.
Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing that, aye. So when it didn't work out, like the management side of things, I went back to teaching so I could have more time to focus on my music journey, because that's what I want to be in life, that's what I want to do. So I went back to teaching, and it's amazing because I can combine both jobs together.
Amazing.
So like the kids all know like DJ Kazza, they know about my track Kiss the Sound, like we have a techno party every day for 30 minutes. No, the Waynes love it.
That's class.
Honestly, there's so actually there's a kids DJ, he's called Lenny Pierce.
Right.
So he remixes all the kids' tracks. So it's like Wheels on the Bus and Skinny Me Dinky Dinky Doo and all that. But it's like techno version, and the Waynes love it. Like they go mad for it.
That is
brilliant. That's cool.
So much fun.
I work with kids myself, you know what I mean? So I know how good it is to it. And it's through wrestling, which is my passion, that I've managed to get a job like, working with kids, and it's I feel it's so rewarding. Because you've actually done it the other way, but you were working with kids, and then you've managed you found your passion, and now you've took that back into
it is, and I think like it's just a pure vibe. So see, like at the end of term, just before I came home, so we had an end of term party, so I took the decks in, like we had the big speaker in the nursery, we had the balloons, and I took my mic in. So I just got the mic to do my online radio shows.
Yeah.
So I'm still getting a wee bit confident using that. So I took it in, and I was pure like, oh, are we ready to party? And they're pure, yeah. And I was like, I said, are we ready to party? Then like I had the kids up, they had the headphones on, they're singing through the mic, and I was like, honestly, you've got so much to learn for kids.
That is so cool.
Well,
it brings
so
out their confidence as well.
Aye,
and stuff.
100%.
If there's like wee shy, that's what happens in your classes. Like,
plus as well, you get good critique as well. Not I mean, nobody's more honest than children. Not
no,
so
exactly. And I get great feedback. So kids don't lie.
No, definitely.
So you said that you have a techno party. So is it what type of music is it predominantly that you do?
So I produce hard techno tracks.
Okay.
So obviously, like, you've known me for back in the day. So it's been like, New Monkey.
Yeah.
Right. Always grown up with that. Never leave me. But I love hard style.
Yeah.
But I thought because I'm in Dubai, right, there's no market for that in Dubai.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just kind of meet in the middle. So I was like, okay, let's make hard techno tracks.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 tracks released. And the third one I've just finished last week in the studio with Trevor.
Amazing.
So I'm just waiting for the record label to send me out the contract so I can get that released and have the release date and all that. But honestly, it's pure banging.
That is amazing.
So
how long have you been working on the track? Like, how long does it take you to work on?
So see, to be honest, like it just depends the time that you actually put into it.
Yeah.
So if I was like 100% focused on it, I would probably be able to finish a track a lot quicker than what it's taking me. But like I'll take breaks and all that. Like I still like to go out and party at the weekends.
Yeah.
I still like to try and have this great lifestyle. Whereas see now that I've been getting more gigs and like this is my third track that's going to be released, I'm like, right, it's time to knuckle down
and
get stuck into it. So obviously, like, I'm still learning, like, how to build these tracks. So that's when Trevor comes in, because he's helping me build the track.
Yeah.
See, if I look at Logic Pro by myself, I'm just like, what is this?
Yeah.
This just gave me a migraine.
Who's Trevor? Is he like a producer?
So
How does
Trevor,
it all work?
So Trevor Riley, he's like an old school DJ.
Oh, aye.
So he's like my mentor, I'll say.
Wow.
So he's got an online platform. It's called Digital Heroes. So he's got maybe like 20 or 30 students, and he's teaching every one of us like how to build tracks.
Right.
Honestly, he's amazing. So we just do it online. But when I was back home, I was in the studio with him. So like I stayed overnight and everything, and we got the track finished. And see, being in the studio, it's so much more beneficial.
Yeah.
You learn so much, and it's just so much more inspiring.
So it must be hard when you're in Dubai. I know your family are back here as well, but you're learning these tracks.
Aye.
And you're doing it alone. Is that not quite hard and quite lonely sometimes?
It's no lonely. Like, I quite like to be by myself anyway.
Yeah.
But see, sometimes like it is hard, and like everybody will look at my Instagram and they'll be like, "Oh my God, Carly, you're pure smashing it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, but there's lots of lows as well.
Yeah.
And it's like, so when you're trying to get gigs, it's a hard graft. Like, nobody knows me.
Yeah.
I'm just new to this whole industry.
Yeah.
So there's been times that I've came across people that are a bit shady.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll tell you, for example, so I got speaking to the manager of a hotel, right? And he was like, yep, we'll give you like a Saturday spot by the pool.
Yeah.
So I was pure, oh my God, like happy days, like I've made it, right?
Yeah.
So the guy who done my DJ lessons with me, Stu Laurie, he's Scottish, he's amazing, big name for himself. So he gave me like a load of tracks, and I went into this pool to network for honestly about 3 or 4 weeks just to see the kind of crowd that attracts, to make sure I've got the right tracks, everything else. Anyway, the manager of the hotel, so he was asking me to go out for drinks with him, asked me to go to his apartment, and I was like, listen, no, I don't mix business with pleasure. Like, no, like just pure shady vibes. So anyway, like he pure led me on for like 2 months and then never gave me the job. So I was like, you're just obviously after one thing.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I can imagine that's quite big. And well, I guess these type of things happen in every sort of environment like that.
It does, but like, it's just a no for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be that person to go and sleep my way up to get a DJ gig. Do you know what I mean?
No,
like,
You'd rather do it through your hard work and be rewarded for the effort and things that you've put in.
I know. And then like I was supposed to go to Cyprus last year. So I was in talks with this big, a well-known bar in Cyprus, right? I won't mention it. So in talks with them, like backwards and forwards. So I reached out to them, like I'll come and do a free gig. Honestly, like I'm not looking to get paid, like it's absolutely fine. So he agreed to give me 3 days, right? So I made a flyer and everything, like I was so buzzing. Booked my flights to Cyprus, and then he asked me if I could do an extra 8 days. So I was like, well, I can extend my stay, but like, how much are you going to pay me?
Yeah.
Something like, I'm going to be out a lot of money here.
Yeah.
So then he read the message, never responded, and unfollowed me on Instagram. And I'm like, that,
tough.
Are you actually being serious?
Yeah.
So I was like, right, I'm still going to go to Cyprus. I've got a flight booked anyway. And literally 3 days before I was supposed to go, my laptop broke. So I was like, you're actually joking me.
Yeah.
So I had to buy a new laptop. So I stayed in Dubai, depressed and skint. I had a new laptop.
Every cloud and all that.
But honestly, like, I was pure breaking my heart, because I was like, oh my God, this was supposed to be my big break. But see now, like, a year forward, I'm thinking, right, I obviously just wasn't ready, and that's why these things happened.
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
what I
good
mean?
that you've got that. You can now look back and see the progress you've made since last year.
100%. And I think it's so important, like, to just keep going.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
And I actually, like, I saw a thing on Instagram, and it was a wee quote, and it said, like, feel your way forward.
Yeah.
And I pure loved that. So it's like every time you fail, you just come back stronger, don't you?
It's so true.
And then you respect the journey more. And you see how
it's
hard
like
it's
us with
been.
wrestling.
Aye.
It's so tough. Like, even like when David gets, I know I'm like this my opportunity to relate to something about failure. Because the amount of times the things we've done in wrestling, and then we've argued with each other.
Of
and
course.
then
I know,
you
like,
then
that
go
must be
back
so
and
stressful. Because, like,
Aye.
obviously, I'm doing it by myself, right? And, like, I live by myself. So when I'm going through these tough times, like, I will break my heart, and then I'll be like, yeah, right, pull up your big girl pants, calm down, right? It's all right. But see, when there's somebody else in your space, it must be 10 times worse. So, like, how do you cope with that?
It's so hard because we are like type A and type A B people. Like, honestly, we are so opposite. I like to save all my money. He wants to spend everything, and I'm like saving everything for a rainy day. Whereas he's like, no, we'll just go and it'll always come back to us.
That's like me, because I just think, like, you can't take it with you.
Exactly.
And, like, you could die tomorrow. I
know.
So you could either die skint with great memories.
Yeah, you're
or
right.
you can die rich. No, I'm saving this for a rainy day.
Exactly. I know. I always think in wrestling, if something breaks, it's always dead expensive. So that's why I'm always like, no, if something happens, we'll need to do this. So that's why I was looking at.
Well, that was why I ended up not going to Cyprus, because I had to buy a new MacBook.
Yeah.
And, like, that's so important because I need that for all my production stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do I do? So that's why I'm like, right, everything just happens for a reason.
Yeah. So you out there constantly like having to promote yourself.
Honestly, like it's so hard work.
Yeah.
Like people just think, all right, okay, you're a DJ, and it'll be the same for you guys. Like you've got your wrestling school, but you need to promote it.
Yeah.
And it's hard work thinking, right, okay, like what content to upload now, but like I pure don't take life too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you'll know that from my Instagram videos,
Yeah.
right? And I think like it's important for your fans to get to actually know your personality rather than just like, oh, I'm going to go pay money to go see her DJing, but they don't actually know you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You want them to buy into you as a person
exactly.
and things as well.
Uh-huh.
So at the weekend, I saw on your Instagram you were doing a gig. Was it down south or was it in Scotland?
That was in Stirling.
Right, Stirling.
That
That's
was
one.
in
But were you in
Stirling.
another gig or were you attending a gig a few days before the...
Oh no, I went to a festival. I went to Lost Minds Festival. I actually won tickets for that. It's a big rave.
Right, okay. How was it?
It was amazing.
Where's that?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
okay.
So I actually won tickets on MC Tazzo's. I swear to God, like I'm pure always sharing everything, entering all the competitions.
Yeah.
On it, people think because I live in Dubai, like I'm pure rich. Like I'm more skint in Dubai than what I was back here. I still eat coconuts and all that. Honestly, like I'll never change. So see when I see a competition, I'm like, oh, enter that. Tag me in this poor eye. So I won tickets for that. And one of my pals I actually met in Dubai, she lives in Newcastle.
Right, okay.
So I went down and stayed with her for the weekend and she came to the festival with me.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's class.
That's amazing.
But see, when they messaged me about the tickets, I actually had a pure brass neck to say, any chance I can bring my headphones and my USB today? To a warm-up.
Aye, definitely, that's what I've been doing. We get getting, there was a wrestling event, the For Love of Wrestling, and they were offering me to do a competition. They were offering us to do a competition. It was like a wrestling convention down in England. And I was like, obviously I'll do a competition for you, but how about I also be part of the event? Like I'm a wrestler with all these followers, not like, oh, I ain't bother, I'm one doing.
Honestly, I just like you don't ask, you don't get.
Right,
so like
definitely.
I'll just
Will
slip
get
into people's
sweeties.
DMs. Anytime I'm on a night out, like I made me business cards, I got a keyring made with the QR code from my Instagram. So I'm like,
brilliant.
scan my QR
Brilliant.
code all
Right,
the time.
right.
Aye.
That's so
I'm like,
good.
you don't know who you're talking to. Like this person might know this person. So
Aye, you never know, do you? So in Stirling, you done a gig.
Aye, so we done. So I was on for a wee bit, and then Sean was on, and then it was Cammy that was on. So it was
Right.
their event. So I just got introduced to them through the DJ. Her name's Make It Last.
Right.
She is amazing. She's also up and coming. She's been DJing I think for about a year,
Right.
and then she came through to Stirling. So me, her, and Sean, we done a back to back.
Right.
So honestly, like, see, just the energy for the 3 years, it
Yeah.
was insane. So like, I would play a track, she would play a track, he would play a track.
Yeah. What type of music were you playing?
Hard dance.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
That's so good.
Aye.
And how did it, like, what was the difference in you playing here in Scotland than it was in Dubai? Because I know you've done a couple of gigs in Dubai as well.
Aye, so in Dubai, like, it's more chilled. So it's like house, Afro house, disco. So whereas obviously you're in Scotland, nobody listens to that chilled out music. Nobody
Yeah.
in Scotland is chilled.
Aye.
We're all mental. Let's be honest, we're all mental.
Oh,
So
definitely.
so we're playing like hard dance, so like 150 BPM upwards.
Right,
So
okay.
it was good because I got to play my own new track.
Aye.
So honestly, like everybody was just like pure fist pumping. I was pure,
Aye.
oh my God, I've actually got fans.
Oh, that's
Like,
so
the
nice.
first time I've ever played the track, and I was
Aye.
pure, oh my God, get this on video. I felt like a pure big deal.
Yeah, you are though, because like you're now like living the dream through all this hard work and stuff that you
But
put
that's
in.
the thing, like it is hard, but it's so rewarding. And like I've not done it by myself. Like I've got people, see, even if I've still got a gig, like I'll message Stu, like I mentioned him before.
Yeah.
I'll say, go and have a look at my track list. Like, do you think that's all right? And he's like, it's solid, pal. Like you're doing amazing. So
Yeah.
I think it's like just getting into the mindset, like you are smashing it and
Yeah.
you are doing well. But I
Believe in
think,
yourself.
but sometimes I think it's so hard to see your progress and your recognition.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody else, you'll be like, you're doing amazing. But
Aye.
when it's
for us
yourself,
watching
like-
you, we're like,
Aye,
you're
aye.
You're the
absolutely
biggest
smashing it.
critic.
Aye,
you
exactly.
are, aren't you? So like anytime I do a gig, like I'll always try and take a positive from it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'll be like, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, and like you put yourself down at the same time, don't
Aye.
you?
But you always pick yourself apart.
Aye,
But when
and you
other
guys
people
probably
look-
do that as well. When
all
you
the
got
time.
shows and all
I
that.
probably could pick myself apart, mate. To be fair, I'm a bit too.
Aye, he thinks he's wonderful. It's God's gift.
No, I'll tell you this. So, see, I had a gig one time, right, and I said to my mum, I'm like, they're not paying me as much as what I wanted to, right?
Yeah.
She was pure like, you need to calm down, like you're no fat boy slim just yet, right? And so see, now my pals pure call me fat boy slim. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm aiming big. I'm aiming high.
You should.
I'm going all the way. I'm telling
Totally.
you.
No,
I know you
definitely.
should.
Know your worth.
Exactly.
Aye.
So in Dubai, I've saw on your Instagram that you've been doing gigs in the Ibrox bar and stuff.
Yes.
So what music do you play in there?
So we just play some football music.
Nice.
Aye, so just our football music.
Right, okay.
And
So I was like, I wonder
so then
what...
just like the Killers, like
Aye,
just all
like
like
dancing
like
music.
sing-along songs,
Aye.
do you know what I mean?
I'm
Is that
feeling
like
it.
pop or something?
Aye. I'm
you
feeling
say?
it, of course.
feeling
Oh, I'm
it.
feeling
feeling
it,
it
obviously.
simply the best,
Aye.
obviously.
And then,
Standard.
and then you
Welcome
do
to the
these...
party.
Just a couple to round them off. So it's I see you doing these yacht parties as well,
Aye.
right? See to me looking at that, I'm like, I want to go. We've never been to Dubai, right? And both of us say we never ever fancied it. I
Do you
don't know
know
if it's
what?
because it's too like fancy.
Like honestly, like I would always recommend to anybody, go and try it.
yeah,
So I went for a holiday in the November and thought, like, I could actually move it here.
Yeah.
Like I've always wanted to go travelling.
yeah,
So then went in the November, then I got surgery in the January, and I just thought, you know what, life's too short. And then I moved it in the June.
and you've been there
And
ever
I've
since.
been there ever
Just
since.
loved it.
Aye.
And you look to me as if you've met all these massive new friend group
Aye,
and
I
stuff.
have. So that's the thing. So like I was there by myself, and so I just went out for brunches by myself. Like I'll talk to anybody, right?
Good though.
So
that's
went
how
out for
you go and
brunches
meet
by
people.
myself, went to pool days by myself, and then like a few pals I met through my first job,
Yeah,
and then like it's Dubai. Like there's so many people that just go by themselves, and that's just how you meet people.
yeah,
And everybody's so supportive, and everybody's out networking. So like, Carly, I can't give you this gig here, for example. So I was speaking to a guy, Simon. He's got a big event. It's called Ravers in Dubai,
right.
but
okay.
it's more like old school ravers, right?
Yeah,
Spoke to him, but then he put me onto somebody else. Whereas sometimes I think back home, people are not like that.
yeah,
People just think that the success is just for them.
yeah.
Whereas
oh, 100%.
I think there's success for everybody.
Aye.
So I'll always promote and I'll always share and I'll always recommend people, but back here it's not like that. But in
no,
Dubai,
it's
it's like
Scottish
that.
culture, not to be
Aye.
happy for people and not to like promote your pals and to be, you would rather speak about what other people are doing than
Aye,
rather than congratulate them.
Exactly.
So honestly, I think you two are like the male and female version of each other. Everything that you've said tonight is everything he says about like there's enough room for us all. Like we should all be succeeding.
No, it is
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
See when so see when me and Make It Last were coming home for that event on Saturday, and we were in the car talking. I was just like, I actually just think everything comes to you at the right time.
Yeah,
And I said, but I think it's also so important that you still support other people.
yeah,
And then obviously, like I got big news, which I'm not going to talk about just
Yeah.
now. But I got big news about something. I was actually put in tears. Like, oh my god, this is my
Yeah.
big break.
aye,
And I just think it's because like I'm so supportive to everybody else, and because there is room for everybody to be successful. Like,
Exactly.
why does it just need to be one person to get the limelight?
exactly. I think it's mainly a Scottish thing, honestly, because
I don't want to see
It's-
people doing better. than
No.
aye, and it's strange because you should be congratulating people for your area that you know that are like
100%.
gone outside the box. Like I know how hard he's tried early years
Aye.
from wrestling, so I can just imagine how hard you've
And
been
that's
trying
it.
and
Like,
stuff.
like things don't just get given to you on a plate, right? And
Yeah.
I think see if it does, then you don't know like the obstacles that other people face. Like
Yeah.
people just think the journey goes like this, and then that's how you've made it. But it's
Yeah.
no, it's like this.
Aye, exactly, it's up, down,
Aye,
and all
and
that.
it's constant, and like there's emotions. Like one time I was on a lineup to do a techno event in the desert, right?
Yeah,
My pals actually paid money for a ticket. So we got to the desert. So I always like to go early to network and support the other DJs, you
Yeah.
know, see what's happening. So we got into the desert. So I was supposed to be on at 12 o'clock at night. We got there at 10:30, right? And there
Yeah.
was nobody there. So there was the guy who organised the event and like two of his pals, right? So I'm like, where is everybody? He's like, oh, you know what it's like in Dubai? And I was like, but there's not even a DJ here, right?
Yeah.
So by this point, I'm pure sweating, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm right, running into the desert. I'm getting stressed and I'm sweating, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do I do here? So I'm like, right, we'll stay for another hour and see if anybody comes.
yeah,
Nobody came, right? So I was like, you're actually joking me. So my pal had said to him, like, how many tickets have you sold? And he was, oh, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? Like,
aye,
my pals have paid 200 dirhams for a ticket, right?
Yeah.
Now, maybe like 2 weeks prior to that, we paid 150 to see Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
Now, I'm no Calvin Harris, right? So
Aye.
why is he even charging
that
all
price,
that money?
Yeah,
So I made the decision to leave because he was like this, I'm going to forward your time, like you'll be on at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you're actually joking me? I was like, that no chance. I'm like, you can't do that.
I know. So did anybody ever show up? Do you know?
So a few people showed up, but there was supposed to be a girl DJ on maybe 2 sets after me. So I messaged her and just to say, listen, just to give you the heads up, nobody's there and he's changed everybody's time. So she decided that she then wasn't going.
Yeah.
So he messaged me like, oh, that's pure bad karma. You should never have done that. You know, be on my lineup again. I was like, no, I think you should take a positive for this. Like, you should inform your DJs, like, how many tickets you've sold and
Yeah.
if you're expecting a big turnout. And then
Aye.
the DJs can decide if they're going to come into the middle of the desert. No, it's
Yeah.
not as if it's like a pure crowded place. It's the middle of the desert.
Aye.
Like,
I know.
come on, you can't do that.
They
That's
have
crazy.
parties and that quite a lot in the desert and stuff.
Mhm.
Wow, that'd be absolutely melting, is it no?
But depends the time of the year.
Right, okay.
Is it cold? So is it cold in like the winter and stuff like that? Like,
It's nice.
When is the winter?
Oh, well, this is a good question, right? So June, see, like usually,
you know yet.
like June, July, and August, that is the hottest months, right? It's like it's crazy hot. But like last year, like even September, October, it was still warm.
Right, okay.
So it's obviously
Did you
all
still
this
have that big
global warming stuff.
crazy rain?
Aye, that was great, but because like we all get time off work.
Oh, aye.
Like
see,
see, like obviously, like when it rains in Dubai, like everything comes to a pure standstill.
Yeah.
Like you're not able to get anything delivered, like nothing at all. So that was really bad to those floods. To be fair, like loads of people's cars and like their apartments get damaged, but we all get time off work.
So you were happy?
I was happy.
I remember messaging you, I don't know if it was last year, and we were talking about food, I think. Like, food is so expensive there.
But see, like, so I've been back for a few weeks now, right? And I'm like, it's just as expensive back here. I was actually scunnered. I went to a roll show on the PR, right, and bought a roll and tuna mayonnaise, no even any salad, and it was £3.20.
Aye,
and I'm like that, sorry, while I'm looking at the board just to scope it out, and £3.20 for a roll and tuna.
Going way up in price.
That's
I think
insane.
that everybody thinks in Dubai, because everything's tax-free, like, not because the wages not are tax-free, then you just get all this money. I think that's the...
No, you don't. I think, like,
I
think, see, to be honest, I think, like, it depends on your job and your lifestyle if you're going to have money or no.
Yeah.
But, like, I like to go out. I like to buy myself stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't have as much money as what maybe John would have money if he like didn't go out and party or do you know what I mean? So everybody's lifestyle is different.
Yeah. And do you stay in an apartment yourself or do you share it with somebody?
No. So I used to so I stayed myself for a year. Then I flat shared.
Right.
And then I went back to staying myself.
Yeah.
So I am
Is
myself.
it hard to find apartments and stuff? I feel like it looks as if it's just high rises everywhere.
It's not really hard, no. But the only thing is, like in Dubai, like you need to pay so many costs up front.
Right, okay.
So like deposits to get your gas put on, deposits for like obviously your apartment, deposits for everything.
Yeah.
Commission for somebody showing you the apartment. Like it's crazy.
They make commission even just showing you?
Just showing you the apartment. So me and one of my pals who we used to flat share and then we had to leave that apartment. So she found these studio apartments, right? So we were like, that great. So we signed the contract, paid our commission or deposit, right? But it was a holiday home rental.
Okay.
But we never knew. So when it's a holiday home rental, you actually don't pay commission.
Oh, no.
But he took the commission anyway.
Yeah. Did you get the money back?
No, because we asked for a receipt, but you don't get a receipt because it's commission. But obviously, he's just scammed us out the money because he's not supposed to charge us that.
Hasn't he?
Aye.
Oh, God. So in terms of your DJing, right, what would happen if you end up getting more gigs back here? Do you see yourself moving back or would you still always go back?
No, I would come back.
Would you come back?
So this is what everybody's like pure shocked when I say that. So see, when I started, I'm like Dubai is a great place to start.
Yeah.
Like, of course it is. But I'm going to go where my music journey takes me.
Yeah.
And whether that's back here, whether that's Ibiza, whether that's, I don't know, Barcelona, Belgium, who knows? Like, I'll go anywhere.
That just shows your passion that you've got for it as well. I thought you were going to say, I'd come back here for a holiday and then I would go back again.
And I think, see, more so now, I feel like I've done so much in my time being back home, but like networking, like coming and doing this podcast, my podcast last week, like I've just done so much stuff and I'm like, this is actually nuts, whereas I wouldn't have this opportunity to do that in Dubai.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I know as much availability to come and do these type of things. Well, at least you've got the opportunity to come and you've got the right mindset for it because you're reaching out to so many people.
I know that, but it's a hard graft. Like,
oh, definitely. That's one of the hardest
when I knew that I was coming back, like I emailed so many places to try and get gigs and not a single person responded. So I'm at, right, okay, back to the drawing board, right, they're not going back to the emails, so go in and speak to the venues.
Yeah,
it's
so tough. We emailed loads of people to try and get some sponsors and stuff for this. You don't hear them back.
It's hard.
It's so hard because, like, we're a wee tiny company in the wrestling, and when people message us and ask for tickets to donate, to do this, to that, we try and do it because we're trying to put our name out there to everybody.
But it's hard, and I
don't get back to us.
I don't think people realise like how hard it is because they're just seeing, oh, you're in the limelight.
Aye.
So, oh my God, like, so she's got a gig here and she's got a gig there, she's smashing it. But the same with you guys, like, all right, okay, so they've got this fight here, this fight there, but they don't see the stress and the tears and the hard work and the late nights and the stressful moments that goes on behind closed doors.
I know. Was your mum, did you say your mum was there watching you at the weekend at Stirling?
No, my cousin came in to Stirling, but she's going to come to my next gig.
If you've got any future gigs, she must be so proud of you.
Aye, she is.
See, like, in terms of your DJing, did you think about it for months, this is what I want to do, or was it something that just came
See,
to
to be
you?
honest, no, like, music has honestly always been my passion.
I
Like,
can
it
remember you
always
saying
has
being
been.
young, being at raves,
Go to all the
seeing
raves,
you
like,
Aye,
days
like
and
all
all
the
that.
time.
Aye, you were
Do you know, it was
always
actually
there.
Fantasia where I first met you. I'm sure you had on like a wee mad
Monkey.
spandex thing. Aye.
That does not surprise
Aye.
me.
A Batman mask
so
on,
like
probably.
I've always been into my music, but I've never actually thought about fucking become. Oh, sorry, my
That's all right.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all right. Can't believe it's 20 years long.
Like, I've never actually. No, fuck, sorry. But I've never actually thought about becoming a DJ.
Yeah.
And then like I saw somebody back home doing it, and I thought, right, that's something that I would know that I would be into, like
Yeah.
100%. I didn't actually think how hard it was going to be.
yeah.
And then like I actually just did my very first gig last April.
And then
So
look
I
how
did,
far you've
and
come
it's
since
actually
then.
nuts. Like, see, anybody that knows me, right? I'm pure tight with money.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even know why I'm so skint because I'm pure tight, right? So, like, I had brought nobody to hear this. So, done my first yacht gig, right? So I had like obviously took my decks and like I didn't buy a bag for it, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "No, it's like £200." Like, I'm not spending that, right? And then I had my USB and a Tupperware dish because I refused to spend the money on a bag for my headphones and my USB. And everybody's like, are you actually being serious? I was like, oh, absolutely. But now, like, I've kind of upped my game and
Yeah.
I've bought a bag for the decks and I've bought the proper carry bag
For
for
the
my
improvements.
headphones and stuff.
That's amazing. Right, I've got a couple of questions that I was
Aye.
going to ask you, but we've just
Aye,
been chatting off the cuff. Right, so who's your biggest inspiration in music? Who do you look up to?
Obviously, I'm going to say myself.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
Totally what you would say as well.
I just think, right, you can look at somebody and think, oh my gosh, like, they're amazing,
yeah.
right? But look at yourself and think the same thing because they're just a person the exact same as you.
Exactly.
So why can you not be your own inspiration?
Love that.
Like, and it's actually funny you asked that because I shared on my Instagram story the day. So I was at a beach club. It was like 4 years ago when I first moved to Dubai and they had like a massive fan. And I edited it and put a picture of myself on it
yeah.
and put it on my Instagram, like, oh, my biggest fan and greatest asset.
Aye.
Because, like, I'm
Yeah.
my biggest fan and my
You
greatest
should
asset.
be. Well, I applaud that because I
So
don't like
and I'm
that
glad
at all.
you've got the same mindset.
He just loves himself. He's
Think about
just
it,
like,
even if somebody does technically inspire you, it's still you that has to get up half your arse and do it. It's you that needs to be the one to
Exactly.
go, you know what, I want
Yeah.
to go and finally do this. Hundreds of people can talk to you about doing something, but you're the one that finally needs
Exactly.
to pull the
It
finger
is,
out and get to do it
100%.
and do all the hard work and do all the
And it's like you
the late
can be
nights and early
inspired by
mornings and
somebody,
whatever
but
else.
you're on your own journey, and your
Aye.
journey is not going to be the same as this person, that person, or the next person. It's you and only you.
exactly. My other question. What's your goals? Like, have you got like long-term goals
Oh
or
my
is it
God.
just...
No, I'm going to be headlining Tomorrowland's main stage.
Are you?
Well,
I just don't know
love
when,
that.
but,
that.
this is what I've
That'll
got
be
in mind.
amazing. I know.
This is what I've got in mind. Aye, but obviously, like, I've got a massive long way to go. Like, I'm still learning how to do like all these special funky effects on the decks,
Yeah.
right? I'm still learning about the journey with production. So like, I can't actually make a track by myself because,
Yeah.
like I say, it's like looking at it, like, it's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
So that's why I need Trevor to help me,
Yep.
teach me how to actually do it. So I've still got a long way to go. But
So you're on
I'm
like
in
a
it for the
training
long
course
run.
with him, or is it like just a monthly rolling thing?
No,
or is
so
it...
it's just weekly sessions.
Right, okay.
So it is.
That's good. Is it like an hour?
You
Or...
get any short-term goals in? If that's
No,
your
we don't
long-term
do things
goals.
short term.
Nah, fair.
No, we don't do things short term. But we just cross each bridge as we come to them.
Good.
And each bridge is going to take you to that Tomorrowland's main stage.
You've got
I'm
such a good
telling you.
mindset, honestly. That's so good. Do you miss anything about Scotland?
To be honest, no, really, no. Obviously, like my own pals and like my family. And it's good to come back to breathe in proper fresh air.
Yeah.
Like, I'm enjoying the freezing cold. I'm enjoying the rain.
Aye.
Scotland will always be home.
Yeah.
Glasgow will always be home.
Yeah.
So I
What
might be
about-
back sooner than planned. Who knows?
Takeaways and stuff? No missed takeaways
Oh,
or any
absolutely.
food? What's the food in Dubai like?
It's healthy.
Yeah. That's what I
healthy.
see on people's...
Aye, it is
Videos
healthy.
all the
Like,
time.
obviously, like you've got like, your
Sorry.
McDonald's, you have got like your Chinese takeaways and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's never going to be the same as home.
Aye.
Never.
Everybody I watch like on TikTok and that are always like, oh, they always miss like Scottish
Aye,
takeaways.
It
Like,
is. So it's like when you come off the plane at the airport, it's like, all right, you're straight for a Greg's.
Aye.
Because that's at the arrival.
Aye.
But no, and then it's a Chinese takeaway.
As soon as you get
Best
home.
chicken curry chop and the onions fried rice.
Where do you go? Do you go to...
So it used to be 1-to-1.
oh, is that...
No, sorry. Walk this way.
Aye,
But that's not there anymore. That
You
was
man-
that something else.
But man,
they-
you man bought that now it's coming out as pizza.
Aye, right. So see, Ye Man,
Mhm.
is that new Walk This Way.
Aye,
So Walk This Way new.
But it tastes different. Because I had somebody told me that and I got it and I was disappointed. It doesn't taste the same.
Doesn't taste the same.
No.
We used to get, what did we get for Walk This Way? Salt and chili chicken.
Salt and chili chicken,
Mm-hmm.
chips, curry sauce, breast of chicken, curry. What else?
Prawn crackers.
Aye. And imagine the Chinese food's different out there.
It is different, aye. Pure different.
I was going to ask you because I had a couple of questions for my team and work because they were like, ask her this, ask her that. So Johnny and my team wanted to know who's the most famous person you've met through your music so far? Probably Trevor Riley, eh? Is it O'Reilly?
Trevor Riley.
Yeah.
Aye, maybe. Probably, aye.
So will you get like an agent in that in the future to like try, or you always just promote yourself, do you think?
I'll always just well, for now I'll promote myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's like, I've not even really thought about that. Like, I don't really have, like, obviously my long-term goal is to be the headline
big
in
as that,
Tomorrowland's, like, that will happen, right?
Yeah.
You heard that here first. But, like, I don't have plans, like, I want my track to be signed by this record label,
Yeah.
or, like, I'm going to have this guy to manage me. Like, I just take things as it comes.
Yeah.
I think when you have something planned, it never goes to plan, and then you're pure depressed.
You've
because it's no
probably
work to
faced
it.
that a couple of times with the things you've been let down
Aye,
by.
exactly. So that's, I'm like, yeah, I just take things as it comes.
Aye.
So
think
right
that's the
now I
best
don't
way to
have
be.
an agent, no.
Yeah.
Me, one-man band.
I know.
How many gigs have you actually done roughly?
Oh, gosh, right. I don't actually know. Right. I did my first gig in April.
Just that April there or the one?
No, before.
Just April last year.
Yeah.
And then after the summer was quiet, so obviously, like, supposed to DJ at that pool, obviously was let down, shady guy. And then that time in the desert, that was just a pure write-off. So I think since after that, I've had mostly yacht gigs that I've been doing.
Yeah.
So I feel now that that's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I've had quite a few.
That seems to be dead popular in Dubai.
Aye.
Is that like a daily thing that people
Aye.
get?
Who is it that does them? Is it like...
Is it people who just
It's just
own?
people just rent them.
Right,
so like
okay.
if you plan to go to Dubai on a holiday, like you could just rent a yacht for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
That's scary, is it? No, if you don't know how to
No,
drive
the
it.
drivers are there.
Oh, so they
there's-
drive
Aye,
it.
so they drive it, and then so
Right.
everybody just goes on. Like it's such a buzz.
Aye.
Such a buzz.
It looks so good with all the music and
Aye,
stuff.
It's
And then
class.
the...
Even better when you've got Kaza DJing.
I know. That is so cool. So it's good as well that people are now booking you out for the yacht parties.
Aye.
Do you need to take time off your actual work to that, or is it mostly
No, because
weekends?
it's mostly at weekends. Like,
Aye.
obviously, like my Monday to Friday, like that's always going to be a priority.
Yeah.
Right, because I need that.
Yeah.
But the gigs they're coming. And
That's
if I ever get to the stage where I can DJ full time,
Yeah.
then happy days.
Aye. So we just hoping to get busier and busier.
Aye.
So if anybody was listening and they were to go to Dubai for the first time, is there any recommendations for them?
I book a yacht party with Kaza DJ.
Class.
I'll give you a
recommendations?
discount if you recommend. 10-year discount for 10 years in podcast.
You heard
So-
that first.
Yes, we're running out of time, but what I was going to say to you was, let's hear your socials then. So you've said your Instagram. Is there anybody... What is your Instagram at so people can follow you?
So it's at __ Kaza1X.
It's Kazza with a K.
KAZZA
Yeah.
1X. I've got SoundCloud. I think it's Kaza Music.
Okay.
TikTok. Just new to TikTok. See, I'm too old for all this stuff.
You need to keep posting.
Tick-
But
TikTok's for that.
TikTok, I think it's also Kaza Music. And
Okay.
I've got my Spotify page as well.
And you've got 2 tracks out there. What's
2
your
tracks
called?
released. So the first one is To My Beat
Okay.
and Kiss the Sound, which actually went to number 6 in the top 100.
Oh,
That
is
techno
amazing.
genre.
Oh,
It's
amazing.
class, isn't it?
And it's
That's
so
really
cool.
good.
So my next track is called The Future.
Right.
So I'm hoping that does better, of course.
Of course.
So let's see.
When's that out?
I don't have a release date for that just
Okay.
yet. I'm just waiting to get the contract from the record label. And
Okay.
then it's go.
So everybody better get on and gear a
Aye.
follow.
Get
It's
listening.
important.
And buy
Get
my
tuned
track when it's
Yes.
released to get me
I know.
number 1.
I know.
Here we
So
go.
are you already working on the other tracks, or are you just...
Aye, so I'm
taking your
actually
time
doing a
with this?
remix of something.
Right.
So I lost my granda just at the end of January.
Yeah.
So I'm working on doing a remix of his favourite track, which I will bring out, which it won't be released by a record label, but I'll just
Yeah.
put it on SoundCloud when it's his
Yeah.
anniversary.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
lovely.
Aye, so it'll be quite special.
That is so nice. Well, thank you for coming on. I've got no more questions for you.
No, I think you covered it, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like, you
Curtis.
not have anything to say?
What? No, it's not. I'm not going to say. Just Georgia had everything.
I
done
know.
for me.
Curtis. Yes.
No.
Oh, what, man?
Is this live?
Yes, this is
Alright.
live.
It's not
Ozzy
live.
Osbourne.
Not this podcast
Oh,
is
no,
live,
no.
but the news is live. I just died there, nothing.
So Curtis has just told us in the studio Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. That's weird. I was just calling my pal Shelby Ozzy and then that's happened. That's
Whoa,
creepy.
spooky.
I know. That's
Aye.
a sin. But was he not got to go and
Just done his last concert, but it was his last
Aye.
one ever. But I know,
then
man.
was it no?
No, that's mad. I've got pure goosies there. Swear to God.
was it no on TikTok that he wanted to go to Switzerland and end his life?
Oh, really?
I don't know if I think people were coming out and saying that was AI.
That AI is getting a bit out of hand these days.
I know.
No, my gran was nearly get scammed off something. An AI pretending to be Martin Lewis. I'm like that, Gran. Don't phone that or anything. And then so I went to the shop and came back and she's like, oh, like I just registered for that thing. And I'm like, what do you mean, Gran? She's like, they phoned me and they asked me for a picture of your passport and a letter, a utility bill.
Oh, she just gave them it?
No, she never, because my mum was at the caravan, so she's got like her passport or something. So I was like, thank God.
Thank God your mum was there.
I'm like, Gran, no.
It's a shame for older people to want it. They
Aye,
don't
Don't
know.
believe it, man.
I know. But anyways, thank you so much.
No, thank you for
Coming
having
on.
me. It's
We
been a
will
cheers,
pleasure.
thank you very
following
much.
your music journey.
Aye.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, that wave.
If you want.